Okay, so Shockwave 22 opens up with another promo from the Conquest. And remember, the Conquest is our newest faction of Io Shirai, Shayna Baszler, and Toni Storm. They talk about Lita and Bayley. It's Io Shirai. Io Shirai calls out Lita and Bayley. She tells Lita and Bayley that she taught them a valuable lesson. It's never the threat in front of you that poses the biggest problem. Instead of heeding that lesson and using it as a moment of self-education, Lita and Bayley decide to blindside us, and you drag poor little Candice LeRae into all of this too. Conquest doesn't hide, we don't cower, we don't complain. We reign over those beneath us. Lita, Bayley, and your new friend Candice, let's do combat the proper way. Meet us in that ring at Without Honor. Shayna then steps forward. That's if Lita can even make it there. Tonight, I'm looking to end her career. Shirai then speaks, and she's speaking in Japanese subtitles. I'm not going to let you have all the glory. Next week, Bayley, you're mine. And then that starts our show of it's a Zero Gravity match, I believe, is our first match on the show tonight, is it not? Yeah. Zero Gravity, I got to edit this match because I have to change the stipulation. It has to be an elimination rules match. So let me change that real quick. I think you can change it in the match options, right? Oh, you cannot. Oh, no! Well, we'll just do single pin. We'll do single pin. It's a sudden death. This is a sudden death triple threat. Can I just exit and cancel? Yeah, I can. I really wanted to reserve a sudden death triple threat for special matches. I thought you could just change the rules on the fly. This game has two. For this game to be all about it's your universe, you can do whatever you want. There's too many restrictions. And how about that? Shayna Baszler. Shayna Baszler asking for a match with Lita tonight. I was wanting to wait for Tie-Dye to get in here. I don't want to do it without her because I'm not going to eat a whole. I'm really not going to do it twice tonight. I'm going to do it once and I'm not doing it anymore. So like if I'll give her like 30 minutes, and if she's not in here, all right, Walkman, take care, man. And we start off with a triple threat. The Conquest making their presence known tonight. Shayna Baszler calling out Lita. And next week we have Io Shirai taking on Bayley. Am I going to take it off the channel point board? No, because I know people like that channel point, but I will say that if you plan on redeeming it anytime soon, I would not do it because I'm not doing 2 ranches on pizza within like I'm spacing those out by 3 months. So if you redeem your channel points for ranch on pizza, do know that I will not be eating another ranch on pizza until for another 3 months. Poor Candice getting dragged into. You were there. You helped Lita and Bayley fight them off. You did a good job. You did an honorable thing. You did a great thing. What's up, Havoc? How you doing? We have 3 debuts tonight on NGW Shockwave. Shinsuke Nakamura, Shelton Benjamin, and AJ Styles debuting in our opening match. And this match has been ruled a sudden death triple threat. Meaning no eliminations, meaning 1 pin ends this match. This is a little different from the usual NGW ruling. Shinsuke, just an electric personality, charisma through the roof, and a dynamic striker, martial artist, and grappler. But you can't take anything from Shelton Benjamin. Look at his wrestling pedigree. Look at the things he's done all over the world in pro wrestling. And then you have AJ Styles, who's literally won World Championship gold in every promotion he's been in, save for Ring of Honor. But he is a former Ring of Honor Pure Champion. Say your name. This is Shelton Benjamin's theme song. I've been wondering whose theme song this is because it plays on the menu screen all the time. I'm like, who comes out to that? Shelton comes out to this. Why did they get rid of Ain't No Stopping Me? No! You know what? We're going to go ahead and do this ranch on pizza business now. I'm going to turn off my camera. I'm going to heat up the pizza. I will return. This is going to be very dreadful.
Phenomenal AJ Styles. And from Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 218.
All right, oven is heating up now as we speak. I'm just going to get this over with now so I don't have to do it later tonight. I hate you guys, by the way, if you didn't know. This should be a fantastic opening match on Shockwave. All three of these men looking to make a big name for themselves. No, I hate you, Craig. In fact, hey, we got a dub last night on Apex, though. What up? Yeah, it's true. I don't hate Connor. I actually don't hate Connor at all. Connor's the only one who's been on my side. Connor's the only one who's had my back during this whole ordeal tonight. The only guy who's made sure that he checked on me and made sure I was okay. He checked on me and said, man, I hate that you have to eat that ranch on pizza. And here I really don't like that Shinsuke started wearing that top. And Shinsuke dumping Shelton over the top rope. And a clothesline from AJ Styles. Shelton outside the ring there, hurting. He's going to have to get back in. This could be a good opportunity for us to. What is Shelton doing? And a beautiful striking combination from AJ Styles. Finishes up with the clothesline. Styles with a snap suplex on Shelton Benjamin. Hey, 1, 2, 3. Ethan has joined the Bad Guy Club. As this member of the club, you receive a pair of sunglasses, a switchblade, and a leather jacket. Thank you for joining the Baddest Club on Twitch TV. And remember to stay bad, because being bad is fun. Do I have a wrestler? No, I am the GM and commentator. My duties are booked. If I had a wrestler and I was on creative, you better believe I'm winning every title and putting myself in every match. Bad Guy Maddox, he's going to be in the main event tonight fighting for the world title, and then after that he has a television championship match, and then Bad Guy Maddox is going to take on the tag team champions in a handicap match, all on this one pay-per-view called Bad Guy Maddox. AJ Styles throwing Shelton Benjamin out to the apron. But Shinsuke has AJ. AJ fighting out of that grapple. And there's a kick to the midsection from Styles to Shinsuke. And then Bad Guy Maddox will also be competing in a women's championship match. The women's title in NGW is an intergender title. Men and women can win it. And Maddox putting himself in that match, making it official. And there's a kick out. A kick out from Shelton Benjamin. This just announced Maddox is cut down to cruiserweight, and he will be competing in a zero gravity match. No lie, this match would be dope in real life. And a knee strike from Shinsuke. And look at that, it's Shinsuke teeing off on Shelton. AJ Styles and Shinsuke back in the match. And a brain buster from AJ Styles. Shinsuke rolling out to the apron. Then, Shinsuke having to roll out of the ring entirely. Shelton Benjamin in control now. Benjamin misses a punch. Styles fires back. Shelton with the knee. And a beautiful jumping clothesline from Shelton to AJ. Shelton going for a cover here. And not even a 1 count. Styles kicks right out of it. Looks like Shinsuke's getting back to his feet outside of that ring. There's a stomp to the shoulder blade. And a drop kick from Shinsuke, who gets back in the ring. There's big implications in this match. Shelton taking out the leg of Shinsuke. And there's a backbreaker from AJ to Shelton. And wait, Shinsuke gets out of that backside and a drop kick. And a kick to the back from Shinsuke. Why are you talking about Little Caesars? Ugh. Are we still bringing this? Is Little Caesars become the meme pizza now? Beautiful move from Shinsuke Nakamura. He could finish it all right here. Shelton back in the ring, though. How McIntyre got screwed into that top out. It was a screw job. No, you tapped out. I saw the tap out. We all witnessed the tap. McIntyre says he got screwed, but I saw him. He tapped. Woohoo. He tried to fight. He brought out a bat, but ultimately he had to tap. Shelton's got Shinsuke here. Irish whip. And ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't see Shockwave last night, the show ended last week with the NGW officials announcing that next week, Kenny Omega, whoa, what a kick from Shinsuke from the middle rope, just knocking Shelton out. My God. He had pinpoint accuracy with that kick, and Styles with an Irish whip to Shinsuke. Shinsuke counters it, though. As I was saying, it was announced next week, main event of Shockwave, a rematch between Kenny Omega and Razor Ramon for the NGW World Title. And if Ted DiBiase gets involved, or if Kenny Omega pulls any stunt whatsoever, tries to cheat, tries to get the match thrown out, tries to get himself counted out, he loses the title, and Razor Ramon is declared champion. And Shelton with a pin here on AJ. No, AJ kicks out at 2. What a close. Very close. Razor thin margin there on that pinfall, folks. That was after a downward spiral. Pizza Hut has better pizza than Domino's. Domino's has better sides than Pizza Hut. Those are the top 2 if we're talking national pizza chains. Papa John's at number 3, but it's only number 3 by default. And then at the very bottom of the list, right past dog shit and the bottom of my shoe, is Little Caesars. Ranch. This boy made a ranch pizza song. Are you kidding me? Shinsuke's got Shelton on that top rope. German suplex all the way from the top. And Shinsuke going for a cover. And Shelton kicks out. And now Shinsuke back in control of Styles. And a Styles clash from AJ Styles. It's over. He's got all of it there. And a big victory for AJ Styles. Welcome to NGW. So that goes toward AJ Styles' win column. AJ Styles is now 1-0, but Shelton and Shinsuke are both 0-0 because that was not a singles match. And like I said, any multi-man match, I'm not going to count against your record. Hey, the breadsticks at Little Caesars are fire, straight up. That's the only thing I'm going to give Little Caesars. I literally, for a little bit, would get a pizza because where I'm located, Pizza Hut is right across the street from Little Caesars. And, or where my girlfriend's located, I guess. And we would pick up a pizza from Pizza Hut and then go to Little Caesars and get breadsticks. Okay, great opening match. After this match ends, we go backstage to Liv Morgan and Mia Yim. This is what Liv Morgan has to say. Bliss, all you do is talk. Me and Mia, we fight. I see we're closing the show tonight against you and Mandy, but hold up. Mia, didn't we already beat them? And Mia says, yes, we did. And Liv Morgan says, then I guess we need to do it again to make them understand. Bliss, without honor, that championship is coming to Jersey. And then Johnny Gargano joins me on commentary for this Zero Gravity match. Don't forget, Johnny Gargano, the current Zero Gravity champion, the first ever Zero Gravity champion, in fact, as he is out here to watch Humberto Carrillo and Daniel Bryan. Unfortunately, I think AJ pinned Shinsuke Nakamura. I think Nakamura got pinned. But I'm not going to have that count against Nakamura's loss record if I'm not going to have it count against Shelton Benjamin's. Daniel Bryan was the first man eliminated in that Zero Gravity 5-man scramble match, the 5-man survival match. And Johnny Gargano here at the table. Unfortunately, the person playing Gargano is not in chat, so they can't really do the interaction stuff. But I'm just still going to go with it. Unfortunately, well, not unfortunately. Unfortunately, Daniel Bryan eliminated first. Meanwhile, Johnny Gargano with 3 straight eliminations. back to back to back. Who did Liv Morgan lose to? I don't think Liv Morgan lost to anyone, did she?
The old Daniel Bryan is the one that gave up on his dreams, the one that cared so much about the
Daniel Bryan on that top rope there.
WWE universe.
Your sister is watching it with you. Is she joining me on commentary tonight? I got to make sure the oven doesn't go off. I don't hear it, but you never know. I hear my nephews, though. It's crazy how great these headphones are, because I have these headphones on, I can't hear shit, but I take them off, and there's a world of noise happening around me. A whole world. And Humberto Carrillo, another wrestler looking to make a name for himself in NGW. He's had some pretty successful outings. He did just beat, God, who did he beat on, didn't he just beat Dolph Ziggler? Carrillo beating Dolph Ziggler on Horizon, which, by the way, Horizon is no more. Horizon was an experiment. Hey, I heard everything on Apex last night. Well, you were in the Zero Gravity division, but I took you out because you said you didn't want to be in it. I don't know why you didn't want to be in it. That was like the only way I could really fit you in singles matches at the time. Carrillo.
This guy is totally optimized for in-ring competition. Agreed, Corey. He's got that size and speed that makes him perfectly.
What is your issue with Zero Gravity? That should be, your gimmick should be you don't like, you're anti-Zero Gravity. As a matter of fact, that's something we should probably work on. We should probably work up toward that.
Daniel Bryan has more fight in him than any other man in WWE. No matter the odds, no matter the opponent, he refuses to back down and is often the one to.
And there, Daniel Bryan with an Irish whip. And a knee to the midsection. Not only did the TV station not think it had value, Bad Guy Maddox didn't think it had value. Horizon was just a, don't forget, Horizon was just a 1-month project. Just to show you some of the future stars. Oh, Liv lost to, well, okay. So I did, title matches count. Maybe. I gave you a loss because you lost that Four Corners match. You lost the Four Corner title match at Big Apple Brawl. That's when I had a different philosophy on win-loss records. But you're gonna stay at 4-1. I made an official ruling on how wins and losses count, but that was after that match. Carrillo over the top rope, beautiful. Got all of Daniel Bryan. And Gargano here at the commentary table. He's not, no headset, just watching this match. Beautiful sunset bomb from Carrillo on the outside. Don't forget, false count anywhere and Zero Gravity. The referee not in position for this pinfall, though. And he didn't even get a 1 count. It took the referee a little while to get to that side of the ring. Carrillo not upset about it, not complaining, going right back on the attack. But Daniel Bryan taking control with a kick to the midsection. Carrillo flipping out of a double underhook position, and there's a tilt-a-whirl on the outside. Bryan just getting knocked into that barricade. And Carrillo throwing Daniel Bryan into the referee. And he slides back into the ring, does Carrillo. Referee had a sidestep there, tripping over some cabling from the cameras, tripping over it. And Bryan with the Hurricane Rod on Carrillo. And Bryan picks Carrillo up. And there's a slap from Bryan. What a disrespectful slap. And a kick to the leg. Bryan throwing Carrillo now. And Bryan missing a kick. Carrillo with a drop kick that misses. And Bryan with a Northern Light suplex on the outside. Did you hear the thud on that one, folks?
It's nothing he hasn't been through before.
And Bryan just, dropping Carrillo face first onto the mat. And Carrillo being thrown around, and now Bryan going back into the ring. Carrillo looks hurt out there. Carrillo looks hurt, and Bryan not stopping his offense with a drop kick. Beautiful drop kick, picture perfect from Daniel Bryan. And there's a stomp, a second stomp. Bryan picking Carrillo up. And Carrillo throwing Bryan into the ring post. Carrillo has Bryan. Bryan being thrown into the barricade. Carrillo just bashing Bryan over the head.
He's going for the pin.
And there's a pinfall. And a 1 count. Gargano scouting this match. You have to think that one of these two could be looking at a future Zero Gravity title match. And Bryan blocks the kick, kicking Carrillo right in the thigh. There's a forearm for Bryan. And Bryan with that heel hook. Bryan with that heel hook, but Carrillo kicks him off.
He works his way out.
And what is Carrillo doing? Oh my, he did it again, throwing Bryan into that barricade. Bryan is hurting here, folks. Bryan's hurting, but he throws Carrillo into the ring post, and he goes for the cover. Referee again in poor position, allowing Carrillo to kick out at 1. And there's a strike. Carrillo with the strike to the midsection. Carrillo still displaying that Lucha Libre style, throwing Daniel Bryan all over the ring. Welcome back, CJW. Referee gets a pin. AJ Styles won that match. You won your triple threat with Shinsuke and Shelton Benjamin. Wait a minute. Are you Shelton Benjamin or you're AJ Styles? And Carrillo getting sent right into the ring post. My God. And a kick from Bryan. And now Bryan tossing Carrillo back into the ring where it all began. And what's Bryan got planned here? Bryan just throwing him right back out of the ring. That's really how you exhaust a wrestler. Force them in, force them out.
Some American and Japanese flavor right here.
And there's a slap from Bryan, but Carrillo blocks the second one and fires with a forearm. Carrillo with that same maneuver that Bryan hasn't had an answer for since this match started. Bryan getting dizzy and thrown all around ringside out here. Bryan had enough, sending Carrillo back into the ring. And now Bryan with a beautiful back suplex, and he pops right back up. And Bryan, that heel hook locked back in. That heel hook locked back in. Carrillo, what is Carrillo gonna do here? Carrillo taps. Bryan with another submission victory. How impressive has Bryan looked in singles action and NGW? My God! Pretty good match. That match was dimes. Was that match dimes? I think we all feel like that match was dimes, right? So, with Daniel Bryan winning that match, that's the only thing that has gone according to plan so far. With Daniel Bryan winning that match, he picks up a microphone and he calls out Gargano, but he says he doesn't want Zero Gravity rules. You see, he wants a Zero Gravity title, but he doesn't want those standard Zero Gravity rules. You see, he noticed Bryan he noticed Bryan submitted a few wrestlers at Clash of the Champions with the Gargano escape. Bryan laughs and says it's cute that Gargano thinks he's a submission specialist. And Bryan challenges Johnny Gargano to a submissions only match at Without Honor. And Johnny Gargano accepts. Then we go backstage with Bayley, Lita, and Candice. Lita says Bayley pushed her to her limits at Shockwave. And Lita also apologizes for slapping Bayley before their match. But she did that to bring the fire out of Bayley. Bayley says Lita did indeed bring that fire out, and what Io Shirai did only added more fuel to that flame. Bayley cannot wait to get in the ring with Io Shirai next week. Candice LeRae chimes in and says there's no way Baszler is going to be out there alone tonight, nor is Shirai going to be out there alone next week. Candice and Bayley agree to have Lita's back tonight, and Lita and Candice agree to have Bayley's back next week. And then we go to another promo with The Shield. The Shield hype up the Battles Without Honor and Humanity match at Without Honor. And Moxley starts the promo. I wrote another promo. Here's Moxley. Aries brother, Without Honor. Things finally come to a head. See, you may have your boys, Andrade and Samoa Joe, backing you up in that cage, but I have my brothers. And the three of us, this is our specialty. War is our brand. Fighting without honor, fighting without humanity, that's our creed. Rollins then says, and tonight, Andrade, you're going to get a preview of what's waiting for you when that cage is locked and the six of us are let loose on each other like animals. Reigns finishes with a believe that, then we get the shield pose. And that takes us to our next match, which is, in fact, I think Lita versus Shayna Baszler. I'm going to go check on the oven while these ladies make their entrance. I shall return. For those of you watching on YouTube, I have to eat pizza with ranch tonight, and so I'm making sure my pizza is dispatched and ready to go. So I will return. Y'all kids behave while I'm gone.
To her own beat and has used it to create a Hall of Fame worthy career. A true trailblazer. If you name it, chances are Lita has done it in a WWE ring. It's the Queen of Spades. And from Sioux Falls, South Dakota, Shayna Baszler. Actually, I love Shayna Baszler. Yeah, I'm going to agree with you, Cole. I'm going to go on the record and say that Shayna Baszler might be my single favorite superstar in WWE. I love watching everything this woman is capable of. Some people are saying she's at the top of her game right now. Corey, would you agree with that statement?
You know what, Cole? I don't think I've ever been more impressed by her than I am right now. She really has elevated her game to a whole new level in recent weeks.
The baddest woman in NGW. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. And here we go. Lita. I got 8 minutes on that pizza. Lita and Shayna Baszler to start things off tonight. And Shayna immediately takes out Lita. Candice and Bayley on the corner, at the corner of Lita. Toni Storm and Io Shirai at Shayna Baszler's corner. And we have a 6-woman tag announced for NGW Without Honor, but a further stipulation has been added. That match, since 6-man tags historically in NGW have broken down into complete chaos, that match will now be elimination rules.
And Shayna Baszler making her think twice. Oh, look at this here, arm wrench.
God, that's good. I don't even like Mountain Dews. Shayna with the roundhouse kick. Taking Lita out and dropping Lita face first, and now Shayna going to work on that arm with a hammer lock, and oh, right on the elbow. Beautiful twist out from Shayna Baszler. And folks, we have a great night of action. The main event of tonight, Liv Morgan and Mia Yim going in tag team action against Liv Morgan's opponent at Without Honor, the NGW Women's Champion, Alexa Bliss. And there's a snap suplex from Lita. The women's division, I have to say, women's division, one of the deepest divisions in NGW and really pro wrestling. The NGW women's division has so much depth. We have so much talent. Look at these 6 women going to war. The Conquest, Shayna Baszler, Io Shirai, and Toni Storm. And there's a powerbomb from Lita. Shayna with a throw. Lita in the air. Lita in the air, and a beautiful suplex from Shayna. Lita having to roll out. Lita on that apron. Shayna is just a different breed of wrestler. She's a new, the MMA background really helps her. She's cold, callous, calculated, and with Toni Storm and Io Shirai allied with her, she's just that much more dangerous. And there's a guillotine. It's in deep. But no, Lita showing her strength, picks Shayna up and drops her to the canvas. And there's an Irish whip from Lita to Shayna and a kick to the midsection. Lita on that middle rope and a beautiful sunset flip bomb. Bayley and Candice pumping Lita up in the corner there. Lita back in control of this match. A twist of fate from Lita almost out of nowhere. And what's Lita? Lita going for a pin here, folks. And there's our first pin of the night. No, a 2 count. Beautiful kick out from Shayna. Lita almost had it. Shayna back to her feet. Lita just a little slow. Lita catching a kick, though. Lita catching a kick and a spear from Lita. She got all of it there, folks. Beautiful spear from Lita. Shayna on that apron. Don't forget that classic match from Shayna Baszler and Ruby Riott going nearly half an hour on Shockwave. DDT planning Shayna Baszler. My God. Anyone who said Lita doesn't have it, they're dead wrong. Lita still has it. And the crowd chanting, this is awesome. And it's hard for me to disagree. Drop toe hold. Shayna face first on the mat. There's Toni Storm. What's Toni Storm doing? And a knee. Toni Storm distracting Lita long enough for Shayna to get a knee pulled off. And now Shayna working on Lita's arm, pulling at that shoulder.
That's how you punish your opponent.
What a beautiful in there. They get back in the ring at the 6 count. Toni Storm got involved, and it helped Shayna regain control of the match. Shayna with that gut wrench. Look at her just throwing Lita inside out. And she rose through and picks her. Look at the strength from Shayna Baszler. You cannot say that isn't impressive. Look at that strength. Just pure, raw strength from Shayna. Shayna going for a cover here. And Lita gets a shoulder up at the 1. And she's stalking Lita. Lita being stalked here. Kick to the midsection. And there it is. There it is, the submission. The submission. And Lita throwing elbows wildly, and Lita able to get out, though. Able to get out. Beautiful break. Irish whip from Lita. And Lita with the tilt-a-whirl slam. I thought it was a backbreaker. She changed it up. And a jawbreaker counter from Shayna. Shayna missing the knee. Lita with the strike to the back. Lita with a knee. And another twist of fate. And there's a pin. Lita with an impressive victory tonight. Big win for Lita tonight.
Corey, I think that may be the biggest win. Hard not to agree with you, Corey.
Nope. No handshaking, obviously. These 6 women are at war, so there's no handshaking on this. Io Shirai and Toni Storm pull Shayna Baszler out of the ring. They pull her out of the ring because they know there's a battle for another day. They pull her out of the ring, and they and Shayna or Bayley, Lita, and Candice LeRae, they celebrate. They celebrate the victory. Shayna picks up a loss here. Shayna is now 2-2 with 1 no contest. But that was a pretty good match. Good match. I enjoyed commentating it. Oh, I gotta get my pizza. Crap. Okay. So we hype up the World Championship match next week. Just a little advertisement that plays. Basically building up that feud. Remember, if Ted DiBiase comes to ringside or gets involved or does anything or causes the match, or if Kenny Omega even cheats or tries to skate by, the match will be the match will be ruled in Razor Ramon's favor, and he wins the world title. And that leads us to our next match. let me go ahead and toast Oblivion before I grab this pizza. Oblivion, the big homie, thank you for hanging out in the stream. It's always a pleasure to have you here and talk pro wrestling with you. And I hope you guys are still enjoying this interactive universe. I hope you haven't gotten tired of my ugly ass face yet, because I'm having fun doing this. And I will be right back.
The Beast Slayer, Seth Rollins.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the Shield, from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, Seth Rollins.
Seth Rollins has been a multi-time champion, a Money in the Bank ladder match winner.
Seth Rollins has made a career out of taking risks and seizing opportunities.
Hey, Cax SDD has joined the Bad Guy Club. As the newest member of the club, receive a pair of sunglasses, a switchblade, and a leather jacket. Thank you for joining the Baddest Club on Twitch TV. And remember to stay bad, because being bad is fun. Oh, here we are. I got the ranch. I got 3 slices of pizza. Lord help me. Lord help me. Lord, give me strength. First pizza, dipped in the ranch. You could see the ranch on the pizza. The actual was not bad. It's pretty good. Pretty good. That wasn't bad. We'll go again. Okay, no, that was bad. That was not good. Now I'm really starting to taste it. Oh! This makes me so uncomfortable. Oh, I'm eating the entire slice with ranch. Don't worry. Oh! There's a weird aftertaste. I am going to say the ranch that I have this time is way better than the Domino's ranch I had last time. So that's not bad. I'll give that's not bad. And here we go. A preview match ahead of the battle without honor and humanity. It does depend on the ranch, for sure. Havoc, it's a channel point redemption. Believe me, I don't like this. But this actually tastes better than what it tasted last time. I'm still dipping too, guys. I'm gonna eat all 3 slices like this. There you go. You can see that.
Every competitor that has stood between him and his ambitions. A multi-time champion, an incredible athlete. There is seemingly no limit on what he is capable of.
It's like some instances it tastes okay, and then other instances it's like, oh God. And Seth Rollins, Irish whip, and Andrade with the reversal. Because the game acts really weird. So the characters, Rollins is supposed to have black boots, but then whenever you start a match, the boots turn white, and I've not been able to figure it out. I've asked on Reddit in the 2K forum, and they said something about like if someone makes an alternate attire or a CAW, and then they delete parts of that CAW, or if they modify the CAW or the alternate attire on their end of on their end, for some reason the CAW on the community creations like gets fucked up. That's how it was explained to me. I didn't understand it, but I knew it wasn't. But I knew it was 2K, so it made sense. That just sounds like a bug that 2K like somehow accidentally created and don't know how to fix, and they're not wanting to fix it. Spinning back kick from Rollins. Because that Okada CAW that I had before the new one we got, none of his stuff showed up. No, I have not tried pancakes with sour cream, and I'm not going to, you sicko. Just put a little butter and some syrup on my pancake. Rollins going to the top here. Rollins off the top rope with an elbow drop on Andrade. He gets all of it. And Aries and Samoa Joe and Reigns and Moxley not here ringside for this. They are preparing for the rules for a battle without honor or humanity states that you cannot touch each other. Ow, what a running sit-out powerbomb. You cannot touch each other, engage in combat, or fight prior to the pay-per-view. Rollins and Andrade agreed to a singles match ahead of the pay-per-view, but you won't see it. You're not going to see any brawls. That match is specifically on tap for a pay-per-view. If a fight breaks out between these two teams before that pay-per-view happens, they will be suspended from the company. And what is Andrade? Andrade sliding out of the ring. Rollins following behind him and a spin-out elbow. Andrade in the back of the head, but Andrade with a Hurricane Rana. Rollins taken to the floor there. Sour cream and pancake sounds horrible. Why would you? Well, Oblivion, where are you from again?
Seth Rollins got on a dangerous path there. Great move by the architect.
Because Jarno likes stuff like that. If I'm not, I remember Jarno saying that he would do that. Rollins stalking Andrade. A kick to the midsection, and Rollins hits the rope. A curb stomp. He got all of it. And a jumping knee. And a drop kick that's missed. Wait, I thought you said you weren't from America. You liar. I have no idea where the Prez is, dude. He's been gone. I miss that guy. All right, I ate one whole slice of pizza with wrench. I'm gonna eat the next two. So far, this wrench is miles better than what I had. I don't hate this wrench. It's not bad. It's not bad. And Andrade, another running sit-out powerbomb. Since this feud started, Andrade has not backed down from Seth Rollins whatsoever. And there's a cartwheel and what a beautiful kick. And a pin from Andrade. And Andrade with a big victory over Seth Rollins tonight. Hey, Yarno was the guy. Wait, Yarno was super sick? I didn't know that. When did he say that? I don't remember him telling me that. He's been on PlayStation, so I know he's at least... he's been playing games. Last I checked, I thought he got busy with school. Rollins is now 3-2 in NGW. You know Rollins is knocked off the power rankings now, right? Rollins is 3-2. Andrade improving his record to 2-3. I don't remember. If he said that, I really don't remember. That's interesting if he did. Okay. So now our next match is the main event. We don't have any more segments planned. It looks like Andrade got cut up a little bit in that match. You were born in Mexico, then moved to New Jersey. From that, I went to Cali, but I like New Jersey more than Cali. I respect that. Ain't nothing wrong with that, homie. All right, round 2 and fight.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to
And here come the 201 defeaters, Mia Yim and Liv Morgan for their main event tilt. with Alexa Bliss and Mandy Rose.
For this one. So am I, Michael. I've been looking forward to this match for a long, long time.
There's me just chilling in England. How's England this time of year, man? Is it nice? Liv Morgan and Alexa Bliss confirmed and drafted and signed for Without Honor. And don't forget, guys, the pay-per-view will be Thursday night. We'll have 2 Shockwaves and a pay-per-view on Thursday. Why is it terrible? And there they are, the Mean Girls, Alexa Bliss and Mandy Rose.
And Alexa Bliss, the Bad Girl.
Byron, how big is this match for these two teams here tonight? Well, Michael, the tag team division is
That women's title, that's the story right there, folks. That women's championship is the story.
given the competition right now, a loss tonight would be a huge setback.
Liv Morgan wants that title. Alexa Bliss wants to continue her reign of dominance. She wants to improve to 4 straight title defenses. We will see what happens at Without Honor on Sunday, 3 weeks from now. Hey, that title does look good on her. I agree, Harpy. She's had a dominant women's championship run.
Here we go, guys. Tag team action is underway.
And all the way across the ring, you have a living, breathing work of art in the form of Mandy Rose.
I'm going to throw some shade here, too. Here's some shade. And unlike Kenny Omega, she's done it without the help of Mandy Rose. And that, in my mind, is what makes Alexa Bliss the best champion in NGW. Mia Yim there. Wait, Mandy Rose with an eye rake, and Mia Yim counters with an arm drag. And a Thief's press. And strikes from Mandy Rose. This ranch tastes a lot better. Do not get the ranch from Domino's. That ranch is trash. This ranch is actually really fire, guys. Seriously. It's pretty good. I would not eat this. Don't want you to don't mistake me. There's no way in hell I would eat this. Just for shits and giggles. But eating it for this stream, this wasn't bad. It's just Kraft ranch. And a stomping Mia Yim face first into the mat. And a sweep from Alexa Bliss. And we pulled up some tweets on Twitter. We have a tweet from Wild Harpy, and he calls Alexa Bliss the true champion, and I don't know how you can argue against that. 3 defenses, all clean, against top competitors: Lita, Ronda Rousey, Asuka. Kenny Omega hasn't done that. Kenny Omega doesn't have a single clean win under his belt since winning the title. He even had to cheat to win the title, having Tommaso Ciampa help him out, and then they just dumped Tommaso Ciampa like he was yesterday's trash. And, Liv Morgan smashing Mandy Rose face first into the canvas. A drop kick that Mandy Rose somehow deflects. And a kick to the back. And don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, next week's main event, Razor Ramon, Kenny Omega, they do it one more time. And guess what, guys? We're bringing Bruce Buffer for that match. I'm going to do some Bruce Buffer announcing. And a clothesline from Alexa Bliss. Oh, no, that's next week. That's on the next Shockwave, Craig. That match is tonight. That's going to be the last match on the stream tonight. We have a title match on the stream tonight, guys. If you're not hyped about that, you're not human. I suggest you get pumped. We have a title match main event. There's a Mandy Rose slamming Liv Morgan into that turnbuckle 3 times there, and now Alexa Bliss getting tagged in. Alexa Bliss and Liv Morgan and Alexa Bliss, one-on-one at Without Honor, the Women's Championship on the line. And Liv Morgan sidesteps a knee. Morgan, beautiful tilt-a-whirl. And a leg drop from Liv to Alexa. And Liv going for the pin. Nope. No, she's not. A drop kick to the back instead. And there's an Irish whip to the corner. What's Liv going to do here? Oh, beautiful kick from the middle rope. Knocked Alexa Bliss flat out. Flush. Wait, no, Bliss playing possum. Fireman's carry counter. And Bliss going in there with a Hurricane Rana. Beautiful. Bliss has really stepped up her repertoire since winning that title. And a deflection from Liv Morgan, though. Liv Morgan, DDT! And spiked Alexa Bliss. Mia Yim getting into the ring.
Now is probably a good time to look for the tag.
And there's a knee to the side of the head. And how about what Mia Yim did to Carmella? They jumped from the rafters with a Russian leg sweep. Liv Morgan and Mia Yim still hurting from that. But here for her friend. Here to help her friend fight off Mandy Rose and Alexa Bliss. Liv Morgan and the friendship between Liv Morgan and Mia Yim, probably one of the thickest friendships they have. They are sisters. They have each other's backs at all time. And now we have Mandy Rose. Mandy Rose. It does not. Well, it could be interesting, though. Because ahead of everything else, you need to be in the rankings. You at least need to be top 5 before you get a title match. Now, definitely pinning Alexa Bliss means she has eyes on her. I mean, she's in the mix, but she's got to rack up a couple of wins. And a kick! She got all of it! Me, I'm getting tagged back in now. Let's get some more of this pizza. Mia Yim just being choked out by Mandy. Kicking out at 1, though. And Mia Yim being tossed over the top rope. And let's talk about that cage match last week between Liv Morgan and Sasha Banks. Sasha got thrown from the top of the cage to the canvas. And it's ultimately what allowed Liv Morgan to pick up that victory. And Morgan now in the position to challenge for that women's championship. And I'm sorry, that cage match was 2 weeks ago, folks. Oh, what is that from Mandy Rose? I've never seen her do that before. It came out of nowhere, but Liv Morgan able to break it up with a missile drop kick. And that hurt Morgan, because don't forget, Morgan's still feeling the effects of that cage match herself. And, oh, Mandy Rose. Mandy Rose here, beautiful. It was a sit-out Angel's Wing almost. And Mandy Rose and Bliss picking up the victory in our main event. Folks, what a match. That's it for tonight's Shockwave. We will see you next week when Kenny Omega defends the world title. Wait a minute, and they're just going at Alexa Bliss, going after Liv Morgan. Someone needs to get out there and stop this. And now look at them working on Mia Yim. Jeez. They're just attacking Mia Yim like a pack of rabid dogs. Jesus. Stop, the referee should have stopped that. Anyway, folks, we'll see you next week. Razor Ramon challenging Kenny Omega.